Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy here today with the perfect wing eyeliner or cat eyeliner tutorial. Of course, face is looking bare, but let's get to the tools. So of course we have 3 different ones to choose from. First up, we're going to be using the gel one. That's just a regular one, and always remember to keep the top on there because you don't want it to dry out. Second, you actually have the one that's more so of a brush applicator, and of course you have the pencil, which is like the traditional kind, and of course don't forget to sharpen so you have a point to it. Now to get fancy, we have one that is more so for brush, but this one is a bent liner. That's going to be just a little easier for you to use when you're applying it. And then we actually have the angled eyeliner brush, and this one is used like so. So those are the tools, and we're going to start off the tutorial. So I'm going to show you guys how I do the wing liner with the pencil. I usually like to start in the middle of my eye, and I like to do light strokes just towards the corner of my eye, not really going anywhere past that, but just in that area so I have an understanding of where I want to go. Then from there, once I have the cat eye, I just go ahead and line to the corner of my inner eye. As you guys can see, just really small strokes. Of course, you do want to take your time with eyeliner, especially if you are a beginner, because it takes some time to get used to. And for those of you who are worried about the pencil hitting you in the eye, just take your time and you should be just fine. So as you guys can see, we have that liner there. And all I'm going to do now is just fill in the sparse areas. And we're just about finished with the top line there. Now we're moving on to the bottom of the eye, and this is pretty simple. I just like to hold it just a little bit so I could get into the waterline, and then just go back and forth until that is all drawn in and that eye is complete. Now we're moving on to the other brush, which is the bent eyeliner brush, and that's basically how I use mine, where I just move it in that motion. We also are going to be using this one right here, which is the angled eyeliner brush, and that one more so is held, I guess, like a pen. So I'll show you the 2 different ways. We're going to get our gel liner. I'm going to use the bent eyeliner first. You want to go into the jar and make sure that you get the excess off the brush, because that will lead to you looking like a panda, and that's not cool. So same thing here, I start in the middle, but I go towards the corner of my eye, and again, light strokes. You want to be careful with the gel liner because of course this isn't like the waxy pen, so it's easy for us to mess up. So just do light strokes, and I like to use this one as opposed to the eyeliner because it just has a slant to it already, so it kind of goes into the corner of your eye and gives it that nice shape, and it just makes the line a bit cleaner. So you can certainly get back in there and get some more product. Don't forget to get the excess off, and just continue to go ahead and connect that corner and go it slightly towards the inner corner of your eye. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. You just want to take your time with this and just continue to go from the outer corner to the inner corner so that it connects and it looks like one even line. Now to shape that into more of a cat eye that looks perfected, we're going to use the slanted brush. I wanted to show you guys exactly how you use each. Of course, you dip it in and get the excess off. Now with this one, I like to start with the side that most likely is going to go on with the eye shape. This brush, as you guys can see, I can maneuver a bit better, and that is due to the fact that it's already angled and it has that really long tip. So if you want to go for an extreme wing liner or cat eye, you can certainly do so. And again, with this brush, being that it's already bent, it's totally easier for you to just get in and just get where you need to be. So that is the comparison with this one as opposed to the pencil. And you can do the same thing on the bottom as well. You just get a little bit and you just go in, and you guys see how quick I am moving with this brush because of that bent eyeliner. It just makes things so much more easier. And if you guys look closely, you also see that it's more so of a cleaner line on the other eye as opposed to a smudge look with the pencil. So that's kind of why I like that brush a little bit more. So you might want to look into adding that to your collection of brushes. So in this one, I decided to just clean up the one I made with the pencil and just use those brushes just to make sure that it can look identical. Of course, we like dramatic cat eyes. I'm not going to be able to show you guys how I use the liquid liner, mainly because I was a little dry in that bottle, so there wasn't much left. But of course, if you guys would like a tutorial on me using the liquid liner, I can certainly do so. But here you see, you can quickly fix up the pencil and just use the other brushes so that it looks identical to the one we used before. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and of course I'll see you in the next video.